Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, I'll follow on the golden, golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden.
Good morning. Today is Monday the 27th. I'm going to show you guys how to make the perfect cup of morning coffee because I'm about to make mine. I thought you should know in case you weren't aware. Favorite mug? Strong brew of light roast coffee. You fill your cup up about 4/5 of the way. Okay? Make sure it's nice and hot. Organic whole milk. And we do just a dollop to cool it down a tad. That's good. And then French vanilla coffee mate. I prefer like dairy creamer, so I haven't tried all the non-dairy creamers, but I've tried basically every brand of dairy creamer, including Chobani, which I was really wanting to like, and I didn't like any of them except classic Coffee Mate. Also, Coffee Mate was all that my grandma ever used, and I feel it's the OG creamer, so I'm keeping it around. French vanilla, we're just gonna fill it up to leave about that much space above the rim. No, oh my gosh, no. I spilled my pants. Right up, you've got to be careful. Also, it's key to make sure the coffee is hot when you begin. Otherwise, the milk will cool it down too much. And we want it to be perfect, like just over warm temp. It's literally perfect. It's just over warm to where you feel it like through your body go down. But it's like cool enough that you can really take big gulps. Yeah, I had to show you guys. So now you know. I am finished with all of my travels for the month. It feels good to be home and back in a bit of a routine. I feel like I have so much time on my hands, which is amazing. So the other day I went out and Saturday, I had the day off. It was my first day off since I could remember. I was like, let me do every single thing that I've been looking around and being like, oh, that just needs to get done. And I had the most productive day. I went out onto my patio, cleared my whole patio. There were so many leaves, so many piles of dead leaves from the fall that were just getting wet and like just everywhere on the patio. So cleaned off my whole patio. I cleaned out my shed. I moved stuff from the house to the now clean shed to make more room in my house. I mowed my lawn, I weeded my flower beds, I lit a little bonfire, I cleared out my driveway. I vacuumed like my upstairs level, which I've never done since moving here because I thought the vacuum didn't work that I have, and in fact it does. It works really well, so I'll be using it again because there's so much dirt in that vacuum afterwards. I washed everything, all my laundry, cleaned my bedding. I did all my meal prep of everything in my fridge that needed to be prepped. It was the best day ever, and it felt so good. So after doing all the yard work, I realized that I could make some improvements as well. There's some dirt patches in my yard. There's weeds growing on the driveway and around the fire pit. And I raked away apparently all the piles of dead wet leaves that were filled with earthworms that were bringing all of these like stunning birds to my yard to have the, I didn't realize there were worms there. I just thought the birds liked hanging out. There are cardinals, blue jays, robins, like so many pretty birds in my patio all the time. And then after I raked away the leaves, they stopped coming and I was like, oh, my bad. So I also got some bird seed and some hummingbird nectar. I accidentally broke the hummingbird feeder as I was trying to fill it. But it was kind of jank anyway, so I think I'm gonna go get a new one today. But I'm hoping to see some birds back in my yard. I just sprinkled the bird seed everywhere and I welcome them back. So yeah, today is gonna be a lot of the same. I have some filming I have to do, some editing I have to do, and then I work a shift tonight. I need to schedule a nail appointment for my nails on Wednesday because they're getting ready to go. I think I'm gonna do, I'm kind of wanting to do a peach color, and I know that peach is not gonna look good with my skin tone, but I saw this photo on Pinterest of a peach chrome, which is usually not my vibe, but I'm like wanting to mix it up a little bit for May, I think, so we'll see. But yeah, that's how today is going. It was my goal this month, in the month of April, to post 3 vlogs, and I'm currently editing my second, and this is gonna be my third, so hopefully I can get it up. Oh, one last thing before I sign off. I didn't vlog my trip to New York at all, which is probably for the best. It probably would have overwhelmed me so much, but I did shoot my first roll of film in New York, and I dropped it off yesterday. They said it would be 2 to 3 days before it was developed, which means probably Tuesday or Wednesday, tomorrow or Wednesday it'll be developed. I'm so excited. I hope it is finished before I close out the vlog so you can see it, because I just don't know how it's going to turn out. I've never used that film camera. I've never shot film before. I've never gotten it developed. I've only done like disposable cameras, and so I'm pumped for the results. Can't wait. Literally the second after I closed out the vlog, this bird flew over. It worked. Oh my gosh, it worked. Stunning. I saw him. He's calling over all of his bird friends. Yay! Hardly vlogged at all. Today's Saturday. I have the day off, which is amazing. I'm gonna use a lot of it to kind of reset my life a little bit, do some major cleaning out of my house, do some yard work with my sister. She's moving in, so I need to move some stuff out because I'm feeling a little overstim. We might see Devil Wears Prada 2 later. I made her watch the first one last night because she's never seen it before and she loved the first one. Duh, it's so good. So we might see that later tonight. I'm gonna vlog as much as I can because I think this is the last day of vlogging for me before I edit, and I feel like this vlog has been pretty sparse. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna, Mary's off at her friend's graduation. She's like, yeah, basically all moved in, so I'm no longer an empty nester. And she's now part of the cast of characters in my vlogs. She'll be heading home soon. I'm just gonna try and like tidy up, start getting rid of some stuff, scratch some things off my to-do list, but I'm excited to have a day off. It's gonna be amazing.